Well, I'm back. I didn't put a video out last week because I've got cold. Egg's now starting with cold, and it was really funny. We were out yesterday and we're both in thick woolly jumpers and it's 20 degrees. And I was saying if it was in the UK, the barbecues would be out, there'd be people washing the cars, Egg's creeping in the background. Anyway, I've got some really good news. I've managed to finish my book on the adventures of Marco Meow Meow, and it's in two parts. There's book 1 and there's book 2. The reason why I've split them is it's 40 pages long roughly each book, and they have illustrations in them. I'll just show you. This is who the book belongs to, and we've got some lovely pictures in there. And the reason why I've split the book into two bits is because it starts in the Algarve, but the amount of illustrations that I've got, the publishing costs are really quite high. So the more pages that you actually put into it, the more the costs go up. And if I'd have put the two books into one book, I wouldn't have made any money at all. So I've had to split it into two books, part 1 and part 2. The first book is The Adventures of Marco Meow Meow, and it starts off where he was born, obviously here, under an almond tree, and it tells you about his family and his quest to go around the world for adventure. And the second book is based on him rescuing a dog called Diego that's chained up, and the pair go on the run in the Algarve. And what's going to happen in the book, they're going to go to different countries around the world and experience different cultures, go on adventures. I'm on with book 3 now, which is about what he does in Spain, and there is an element that he finds a magic map which helps him. And then book 4 I'm going to get out before Christmas, and they end up going to Lapland. So it is a lovely story, and it is based on Marco, that is now Coco. And both the books at the moment are out. That's Coco. If you want to order the book and you live in Portugal, order it from Amazon Spain. Or if you want to order the book and you live in the UK, obviously Amazon UK. But the book, when you upload something to Amazon, it actually goes global. So anywhere in the world really you would be able to order the book from. We have friends that are over in America and they've already ordered a copy. Australia as well. So yeah, and I hope you really enjoy it. It's a good little stocking filler for Christmas, and I read the book to Abe on a night and it sends him to sleep, and he really enjoys it. So Abe, you got it in pieces?
Yeah, I've got it in pieces, and the trick now is position it. Now they don't really give you much instructions on this, how to fix this.
It's the ignition, isn't it?
Yes, ignition's short. So I'd imagine to get to this, you literally have to take the side off. And the side involves a very awkward white panel, wherever it's gone. Okay, when you take the heating cover off, it's very hard to take off. First, they've got two screws. You take these two out here, then you've got one at the bottom. Now this one here is a really big screw, so I'll have to straighten that out because it's very hard to take out. Then all you do is you lift it out. That's the simple bit.
So.
And the problem is it's the ignition which is gone. And this is the part what isn't under warranty, this piece here. But you have to make sure you realign the entire thing up how it was originally. And you have to put it in the bevel, which is here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unbolt this by going back to my car and getting the suspenders out. And we'll progress with that.
You see, in the shop where we bought it from, it does actually state that there's a 3-year guarantee on it, and it's not exactly true because it doesn't cover the ignition, which is the main part of the pellet burner, and the inside interior where the flame comes up as well, it doesn't cover that. So you don't know until you learn by all these mistakes. So the reason why Herb's doing it now is because it's the first time it's actually felt a bit chilly. At night it got down to 9 degrees last night, didn't it?
Yeah, no, it's very easy to train these. So what I'm doing is I'm just...
Do you want me to get the camera down there, Herb?
Yeah. This is connected by two little prongs. You only do some pull the cable back and just plop them out. Now this is totally burned out, it's about 40 euros to replace these. But to get someone to come out to fix these, it's 50 euros, if not 100 euros for a call out charge, if they come twice. So once this is in place, then you get the little cap here.
The barrel.
The barrel. You just screw it back in, like so. Don't put too much pressure on it. So you need to do very little pressure on it.
And you actually ordered the part from where we actually bought the machine, didn't you?
Now, make sure it's always facing the right direction. So this one here was exactly flat. So always take a photograph of how you take it out. So you always look inside the machine and then you just slide this back in, like so. Just want to do the bolt at the bottom a little bit more. And which is just there, so it just sits just there. Make sure you position it exactly. Can you come over this side, Andrew?
Yeah.
The barrel. Make sure when you slide it in, make sure you mark it exactly where originally the position of it is. Now it should just automatically slip in. Now if it's been in for quite a while, the easiest way is that normally the rust would have set in. It gives you a nice little gauge to work from.
That's our light vibrating, the noise you can hear.
So my gauge is a rust around the original fitting. This is why I said to Angela I needed Allen keys, because it's an Allen key job to tighten it up. Oh, I think it's slightly out of position. That's it, it's back in position. Okay, so that should be in place now, as you can tell, the position of it. Can you see the position? And that should stay there, that should not even catch that now, so now that's in place. So, 100 euros cheaper than getting someone to come in. It did take 45 minutes to an hour to fix it. And the problem was it was just taking the grill off. But like I say, 2 screws either side, and 1 screw at the bottom. White side cover off. Very simple. Unscrew the sensor, take the sensor out, it's just on the side, reposition, but make sure you mark the position of it. and it saves an awful lot of money. Now, living in Portugal, you're living on a budget. Everything from tractors and everything, you need to learn how to do things like this. This is quite important. I get a mechanic to come in to look at the tractor, tell me how to do it. I watch him, I learn, logs in, then I do it myself. I'm very happy with this. Now Angela can't complain that she's cold in winter.